Hey Hebrew fans, this is Todd. So, that was the live video we just watched for those that made it to this one. Hold on a second, I gotta do a sound check. If you guys can hear me, let me know. Well, that's really strange. There we go. Okay. Now I got my chat going. I got my live feed going. Thanks, Bo. I appreciate that. So, you guys, most of you probably just came from the other view or the other video. So let's go ahead and keep going on this one for the live one. As you guys know, tomorrow I'll be opening up Orko. And I think the first question we're probably going to have is, what does he taste like? I know that was... so if you're on, let me know you're watching before I taste it. So I think what was so surprising, which I did not expect, was that it was the same gun as the Filmation one that Super 7 made. I still cannot believe they used that, and I don't understand how Mattel was able to get away with that, being that it was Super 7 sculpt. I mean, maybe because the Four Horsemen made it? I don't know. Maybe because they actually own the rights to the figures, not Super 7. I just find it hard to believe they can take their sculpt and use it like that. Must have been written up in the contract somehow. Anything they make, Mattel gets to keep. Something. All right. So if you're here, sound off. Let me know that you're here and ask questions. So while we're waiting for people to start asking questions, here's my Snake Mountain. I know I keep showing it off. I do have the bridge coming soon in the mail. So I've been kind of playing around with getting stuff ready for that bridge. I also did alter my Man-at-Arms. There he is. And my other Man-at-Arms I threw on eBay for $1 with another figure. I put the Rock's head on him, pulled off all his armor and stuff. So if you need some spare parts, he's going for $1. Click on my auction below, which is the 2-pack of He-Man and Prince Adam, the Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con 2019. And if you look at my other auctions, you will see those 2 figures for sale. The Comic-Con is also only going for $1 to start with. I figured, what the heck, I'll see what it's worth and, you know, let everybody just raise the price themselves. All right, so I did love the 2000X one, as you guys know. Oh, thanks. Yep, you got to do something with Snake Mountain. Otherwise, where's the door lead, right? You open the door and you fall. And so, Jack, I wanted to make it so that it's more than just He-Man fighting his way all the way up to Snake Mountain just to open a door to nowhere. I mean, yeah, I mean, it is the ultimate joke, but I think it's kind of ridiculous that he does that. Let's see if I can knock a guy over. Oh, right into Snake Mountain. Just about nailed Evil-Lyn with that. I should probably get that before I forget where I left it at. I'll be like, man, I lost that after 10 years. Anyway, so let's see. Are you on yet to see how he tastes? Is that... I guess he's not on yet. Can you take off Man-E-Face's head? I tried to. I was afraid that I was going to end up breaking it because it just seems like it's really stuck on there. Yeah, it seems like it's pretty stuck on there. So it might be something underneath that they haven't held inside there. You can see, obviously, they rebuilt this whole middle section here just for Man-E-Face's. See his arms come off. His arms come off very easily. So that's cool. And as we saw yesterday, Trapjaw's arm on this side was actually a different size. See, check this out. Let's pull this off. Let's see if it fits. So it does kind of fit on a regular figure, but it doesn't quite go into the figure very far because the hole's a different size. And you can see if I stick this on him, you can just see it's got space all the way around it. So, oh, nice. You finally got your trap jaw, huh? That is good. Excellent. Am I satisfied with this version compared to others? No, I am not. I do not like the yellow. I think the yellow is definitely the wrong color for this guy. I would have preferred either orange or skin tone, but yellow is just wrong. And I don't like the way the elbows look on him. They made him too big. They didn't even use Trapjaw's elbows. I was really surprised about that. Look at the back, and you could see the difference in the elbows. Completely different. They didn't use the same sculpt, which really surprised me. I don't understand why they didn't. And I also don't like how the paint is on top. I know the original one from the 80s was that way too. The skin was painted instead of the blue. I'm not sure. It's just like it's already scratched on mine. I'm not even sure how that happened already. So that does kind of stink. All right. So let's see the questions. I got my Orko today. Hey, Lance, that's excellent. Master 8H01 Vlog2 says good morning. Good morning to you too. You must be in a different time zone, obviously. On the WWE version of Manny Face's New Day, you can pull off the purple thing on top of his head to remove his head. Okay, let's go ahead and try that. Ugh. Yeah, I think with New Day, they have that horn sticking up as the whole thing. It's a little different design. Yeah, it's pretty stuck on there. You can see how tight that is. You can see his face moving when I push the button. It is well connected in there. That's okay, Dean. You got a lot on your mind right now, man. Take care. Have a well. Make the best of it, man. Okay, now I know what not to look for laughing out loud. What's that, Jack? Master Visa's big thumbs up. Excellent. All right, so tomorrow night, Orko. Orko will be open tomorrow night, so that will be the figure for tomorrow. It's funny, I'm starting to get a spare parts man. These are all the parts I'm keeping for future customs. And so I just kind of stuck them all on one guy. And so you can kind of see it's my spare parts guy. I know I was kind of having a Night Fisto, but I just kind of ended up just keeping this guy. And I'll probably be using different parts of him as I make different customs. So there you go. This is my spare parts guy. It's getting more and more convoluted as time goes on. All right, thanks. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to open Orko too. He looks ginormous. Somebody told me to try putting He-Man's legs on him. So tomorrow I'll definitely be putting He-Man's legs up inside that hole right there and find out how it looks. Have him walk around. That'd be kind of fun. Maybe I'll do the Manny Face's head too. That'd be kind of fun too. I actually did pre-order them, Pack. That's a good question. And so I actually pre-ordered all these on Walmart. I did pre-order a Scareglow on Amazon, but they canceled it. So luckily the Walmart one came through. So, and I was so afraid the pre-orders would be canceled that I ended up getting a lot of doubles that I really didn't want doubles of. So almost every figure except Scareglow, I got doubles of everything. So I ended up, afraid that Walmart was going to cancel them. And so I ended up getting two, which will be good because I'm sure my grandkids will be rough with these figures, and so it'll be nice to have them. Like this one's already scratched. This will be going into the grandson's toy bin probably tonight. And so when he shows up next time, he'll have a Manny Faces to play with. And then I'll open this one. This one's not scratched, so sorry, my grandson gets the scratched one. No, his arms are not the same mold as Trapjaw. So if you take a look, the molds are actually completely different, top and bottom. So the top is different because of the arm. This one has a circle. This one has the lines. And then the bottom, you can see the back of the elbow is completely shaped different. So the arms are completely different than Trapjaw's, which really surprised me. I didn't double check the legs. I don't see why they'd make the legs different, but then again, I didn't see why they'd make the bottom half of the arm different either. The hands do look the same though, so they use the same hand it looks like. Oh no, they didn't. Wow, even the hands aren't the same. This has 3 lines this way, and this has it going this direction. So even the hands are different. There are no parts. Yeah, you can see right here. See these 2 lines? They're not on this arm right here. So they are definitely different. This has a half circle. You can see it's flat right there, and this has a full round circle all the way around. So they are actually different designs. The inside's a full circle with the lines, and this inside, nope, that's different on that side. I wonder if they might have had the wrong forearm on there. That'd be funny. All right. And your questions are coming in. I haven't had a chance to read them. Hold on. Oh, you forgot the thumbs up. And do you sell figures? Yes, I sell figures all the time. I'm not planning on selling a lot of these figures yet because they're still available at Walmart. They'll still be available for a while. Figures that I'm not keeping, I'll probably end up making customs out of them and then selling the customs. So, yep. Forgot. Okay, I wonder what they will call him. That's funny. I have no idea. Origin's my favorite Manny Faces. Wow. Well, KJ, that is good to know if he's your favorite. He does have some positive features. You guys know my favorite, obviously, is the Classics one. I just love the skin tone on him, and I love the purple, how it looks. So for me, Classics was the one, and I don't know, Classics was just my thing, I guess. As you guys know, I collect a lot of Classics. I did really enjoy the one from the 80s though when I was a kid. And of course I like the 2000X. So sorry to say my least favorite is Origins out of all the different renditions that we've had so far. So sorry about that. I know if he's your favorite, that's cool, and that's okay, man. How many Oscars do you this guy? That's funny. Yeah, he is an actor. I think he's the only actor of Eternia we ever see. So you can change, and I am Manny Faces. Which really is not that many parts he can do. He can do 3. But as you saw in the last video, we had this extra head we got with Classics. So you could be Orko or Skeletor or He-Man. And some people would make this blue and glow in the dark so you could be Faker and Scareglow also. So that was kind of a fun deal for those that didn't see my first video. Wait, you're a grandfather? I'm so old. My oldest granddaughter is turning 13 in less than 2 weeks. She does not want any more She-Ra stuff. She made it very clear. I bought her too much. I used to make her really cool custom She-Ra figures, and I got all the She-Ra stuff, and we used to play when she was younger, and my daughter and I used to play also, so it was kind of fun just kind of carrying that on with my granddaughter. And I actually have 4 grandkids and a 5th on the way, so yeah. If you make cool custom weapons, Origins Trapjaw will be cheaper because they'll be smaller and unpainted. I'm actually planning on making some Trapjaw weapons, definitely, because they're going to be so easy to customize. They will be smaller. They will be on shapeways. You can just get them printed in black, and that'll be the easiest way. They'll be ready to go. And, of course, you're going to order them smooth. And they should just fit right in and work. I'll have a special pack of a whole bunch for sale, my special 3-pack, and then I'll have individuals. So you guys will see that. I'm going to take the ones I made originally for the Classics Trapjaw and retool them a little bit smaller and with the different attachments. So they'll have those. Can you please put Beastman's head on Manny Faces? Unfortunately, his head is not removable, so I can't take it off. It is stuck on there. But that would have been funny because it looked like the old cartoon. So his head is stuck. All right, there's Crank. Does it taste good? Let's see. Actually, his face does not taste very good, but the paint they used on here is actually very sweet. So make sure you try it out when you get yours, Crank. It's unbelievable how sweet it is. It reminds me of a Dutch apple pie. So there you go, man. Let's see. I never thought that that was his skin underneath. He's very S&M. Well, what's funny is we got a couple like that. I mean, look at this. He has the same kind of thing too. If you've ever seen the movie Beastmaster with Mark Singer, there's a guy in there that has the same kind of thing. He's got these leather legs that are all spiked out, and this part's skin. He's got some kind of leather mask on, and he's this monster that runs around and destroys things. And I always thought it was Manny Monster when I'd watch the movie. It's like, oh, to me, Beastmaster was almost a perfect He-Man movie. He had a tiger, he had a bird that we could see through, and he was kind of muscular, and it was a really cool movie. And that guy just reminded me of Manny Monster. He was supposed to be some kind of big, huge guy that was crazy, and he did dress like Manny Faces. So that's funny. Hey Ben, thanks for joining us. Manny Faces could be nominated against himself for an Oscar. That is funny, KJ. Thanks, Spoon Crocker. Yes, taste test. Let's see. They will be cheaper than classic ones. Yes, they should be cheaper than classic ones. He looks like Galactus with inverted colors. Actually, he kind of does. That's a good point. We did it. It tastes good. Pull the top pin out. Comes apart. That way, like New Day. I tried pulling the top pin out. It just seems to be stuck in there. Maybe the next one might come apart easier. I don't want to break him. But if... yeah, this pin just does not want to come out. So I'm really not going to force it because I don't want to break the figure. Let's see. Buzzsaw for Trapjaw. You know what? I have seen someone make a Buzzsaw one. It was pretty cool looking. Yeah, we'll have to make that someday in the future. Masters of Submissive of the Universe. Yep, KJ. I gotta admit that, some of these guys are dressed kind of interestingly. I mean, look at Evil-Lyn. I mean, she's wearing like a bikini and boots, so, and she's got metal armbands and metal handbands and some spiked helmet on her head. So makes you wonder where they got the influences for these sometimes. But you look at the 2000X one, and he's not like that. We got gray on the top, and it looks like it's supposed to be an orange jumpsuit. So this guy is fully dressed. Of course, his skin color is also orange on his face, so maybe not. So there you go. Yes, that his dome can actually turn all the way around. So not just a little bit, but we got the full thing. So that's pretty cool. Sorry, it may be glued. Yeah, something's going on with it. Either it's glued or they may have it connected different inside, one or the other. But it does not seem to come off. Hey, Matt, thanks for joining us. I imagine most of the Masters of the Universe characters having troubling times during winter because the little clothes they wear. Well, during the winter time, you've seen they just put fur on their back. They keep their legs bare. We saw the Ice Armor He-Man. He just wears the fur, and that's it. He's good to go, bare legs and all. Actually, we did see Evil-Lyn one time in 2000X wearing a hood and a cape. And that was kind of cool. When she went up to Zodak's fortress, she had on a hood and a cape, so she was kind of dressed better for the winter weather up in the mountains. So I just noticed this is purple and this is blue. I don't know if you could see that or not. It's just a slight color difference between the two. This is more of a purplish, more of a bluish. Can you guys see that in the camera? Let me bring a light over here, if you can see that at all. The camera's picking that up. The bottom half is purple and the top half's blue. Oh well. Wow, I hadn't turned mine all the way around. It seemed to stop. Yeah, it goes all the way around. Just like an owl, man. Owl man. I know it would be a huge job, but could you make a Manny Faces? Could you make new faceplates for Manny Faces? That'd be cool. You'd have to make it, though, that when you put it on there, that obviously you couldn't put it inside the turning area, and you'd want to take them out before you started turning the head, or they might get stuck and crammed in there. That would be kind of a cool idea to make new faceplates for him. So, oh, don't spoil me. I'm only in episode 7 of 2000X. That's cool you're watching them. You're going to love them, man. I'm working on a brand new episode right now called The Secrets of Grayskull. And it's a mixture of some of the comics, some of the cartoons, and some other things too, all together on what the secrets are and what they entail. And there is going to be some 2000X stuff in there, so you may want to wait to watch it. Let's see, I'm using an Origins Man-at-Arms body to make a custom Horde Zombie He-Man. Do you have any videos with custom Horde Zombie He-Man I can watch for tips? The only Horde Zombie He-Man I have is the official one. I don't have any custom ones anymore. Originally, I used the Son of Hulk to make mine, and I used glow-in-the-dark hot glue and made hot glue drips all over him and glow-in-the-dark. And it looked cool because then he had this glow-in-the-dark slime on him with drips that were coming down. And if you ever seen this Son of Hulk figure, his hair's already drippy looking, and it was just a really cool monster He-Man looking kind of guy. Let's see. I like the idea of Man-E-Faces having a Skeletor face and mocking him in Eternia Court plays. All right. Well, that should be easy to make a skull head plate. So I guess I could probably make something like that. Don't count on it completely though, but I will give it a shot and see what I can come up with. Interesting on the boot color, Skeletor's off-color boots drive me crazy. Really? His boots are off-color. So you're right. It is a different color than his armor. This is blue and this is purple. I did not notice that. Wow. Well, thanks for pointing that out. That will drive me crazy too. Let's see. She-Ra just walks around the kingdom of snow like it's nothing. Yep, well, she does have the power of Grayskull to keep her warm, right? And she's got a horse that flies through the air with wind speeds that can cause her to get cold too. So it's part of her powers. She is endowed with a heat shield around her. All right. Tiago says, let's see, Man-E-Faces and Mechanic. Can't wait for this line. Has the best design. I haven't seen the Mechanic one yet. I'll have to take a look at that one. I'm sure I probably even have it on my video. I don't know. I'll have to go back and take a look and see. I always love the trap jaw. Man-E-Faces legs, yes. And we saw with 2000X, they went crazy with these legs. They started using them everywhere on a lot of figures. It's like, too much. You made too many figures with those legs. Sure, Leroy. I'm glad I could help you. KJ says trap jaw looks kind of neat with Man-E-Faces crotch and legs. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, trap jaw. Ooh. Give up your legs, man. You can do it. Ugh. Wow, that was tight. Wow, that does look kind of cool. Haha. You know what? While we're at this, let's just go ahead and give him the arm too. So he's got the belt that has the attachments. Now he's got two gimmicks. Weapons and a face. You know what's funny? They call Tri because he has Man-E-Faces, but he has three faces. Why not Tri-Face? Why not Triclops called Man-E-Eyes? I don't know. Right? Hey, it's Man-E-Eyes. Hey, it's Tri-Face. Okay, do a jitsu with Mr. T, Masters of the Universe. That's a good idea. Good idea, Battle Babies. I only noticed when I put my Super 7 head. I only noticed when I painted my Super 7 head to match. Oh, was that about the Skeletor's boots being different? Let's see, I see that Battle Cat is in the background. I bet he tastes good too. No, I already tried him. He does not taste that wonderful. Unfortunately, he tastes like old earwax. I don't know what the deal is going on with him, but you know, must be the medicine they use on him for the fleas or something. Trapjaw's legs are so awesome. My favorite so far. Yep. Trapjaw's legs are pretty cool. You could probably even put them on other figures too and make it look cool. Let's see. Star Wars Collecting and Hobbies says, how many figures are out so far? So there are 8 single figures that are out so far. We then have also Prince Adam that comes with the Sky Sled. And we have the cat as well. So if you count all those, we have 10 items, 8 single figures. Now, that's just for Wave 1 and Wave 2. We did have a Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con release that came with a 2-figure pack of Prince Adam and He-Man. And then we also have a 5-pack coming out from PowerCon, which should be out soon. And some people are already starting to get Wave 3 in some areas. So that's kind of where we're at on the count. Battle Cat should taste like cherry lime. Walmart sent me 2 Orkos instead of my Manny and Orkos. So frustrating. That is so annoying. I saw some people, they got their Scareglow, and inside their Scareglow was Manny faces instead. I would be irritated if I ordered Scareglow, you know, because Scareglow is pretty cool and hard to get, and I got my box, and instead it was Manny faces. That would be really disappointing. Now, you guys know when you put these back together, always try to line up the pins. Don't just shove them in there. You got to actually line them up a little bit. Otherwise, you'll break the tabs on the inside. So always do like a little pivot twist till you feel them line up. Then push them in the socket. Otherwise, you'll break those little tabs inside there, and you will not be happy. All right, back to normal. So let's see. Walmart sent me 2 Orkos. Well, the good thing is with the 2 Orkos, man, you can now do the story. They're just thinking of the comics, so you can match the comic. So you can go the good and evil Orko. I know, it's not funny. You're like, I still didn't get my figure. So, is there a story behind Trapjaw and his pirate belt? Now, what's funny is I mentioned in another video, you guys may have seen that this was actually based off of a Big Jim figure who was a pirate. And so I'm guessing that they took a lot of keys from the Big Jim line when they created these figures. In fact, the original Battle Cat and, sorry, you guys, my alarm's going off. I need to go. I just realized that I have another thing that I told someone I would do. So let me try to answer a couple more questions, and then I'll go. And don't forget to check out my auction on the way out. And tomorrow, we're going to do Orko and have a live feed afterwards, just like this. Weird that Masters Universe WWE is ahead of figures. They were released first. That's why they were. And they used a lot of the classic parts to create them. Hoping for green Trapjaw. That would be cool. If they gave us a comic version Trapjaw. Oh, that'd be so cool. What's Wave 3? Wave 3 is Zodak, Merman, let's see, She-Ra, and I believe it is Ninja. I think those are the 4. If I'm wrong, somebody can correct me in the comments. I miss Scareglow having the Grayskull key in Classics. That would be cool. Hey, no problem. You're welcome for the review. And yep, the post show has actually been more of a hit than the actual videos. It's kind of funny. More people tune in for the after show than they do for the actual review video. So I'm going to keep doing them because you guys seem to like them. So there we go. And in case you missed the other video, here are the Manny weapon pieces that came with the original figure. So cool. All right, you guys. Sorry, I got to split. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and let's get this channel booming. Bye now. Good journey.